Good morning to all. Today's our topic is about the tuition fee waiver. Many have made comments that please tell me about the tuition fee waiver. So we will discuss in this video about the tuition fee waiver, what are the documents required and what are the eligibility criteria. As we know, there are seats up to 5% are only sanctioned intake. Okay, there are only 5% seats of sanctioned intake per course through tuition fee waiver. Okay, if I'm doing pursuing B.Tech, B Pharma, lateral entry course, any other course through Odisha JEE or JEE Main, there are only 5% of seat intake. For example, as I am doing master course, and then in our batch there is 60 students. Okay, in MCA there are 60% of 60 students. Then 60% of 5% is only 3 students are eligible for tuition fee waiver, and those there is also eligibility criteria. And what eligibility criteria tells that the sons and daughters whose parents annual income is less than 8 lakh, okay, less than 8 lakh, then they are eligible for tuition fee waiver. And they have to provide income certificate issued by local tehsildar. Okay, and one have made comment that what the we have to provide which type of certificates during our document verification. The certificate that is attached in the PDF, is that or the online certificate? You can provide that online certificate, but the eligibility criteria is your annual father's annual income is should be less than 8 lakhs, then you are eligible. Okay, and the candidate should be a native of Odisha. This is the most important. The candidate should be a native of Odisha and should be a whose parent income is less than 8 lakh, then he is eligible for tuition fee waiver. The waiver is limited to tuition fees as per the Government of Odisha Committee of Self-Financing Institution. As we can see that some of the institutes, for example, they are for 1 year they are taking 1 lakh rupees. Then through tuition fee waiver, only your tuition fees, your academic fees will be deducted. For example, 1 lakh, then of half of your tuition fees, 50,000 will be deducted, and we have to pay only 50,000 for 1 year. Okay. TFW scheme is applicable to AICTE UGC approved technical institution bachelor program for 4 years durations. Okay, this tuition fee schemes is applicable to all the AICTE UGC approved technical institutions for 4 year bachelor programs for 4 year duration, the B.Tech, and for master degree also. Okay. They have not mentioned. Candidates have to produce the following document by claiming TFW other nodal center during the candidate has to submit the resident or native certificate in the prescribed format. Appendix 1. Okay. In this format, but in our time there is we have provided the online certificate, and they have also just accepted that. That's not a big issue, as nowadays there are only resident income certificates is made through online only, not any uh, going to of tehsildar through by taking any form and making that. No, only income certificate and resident certificate are issued through online only, through service plus portal. Why they are giving this type of format, I don't know. And that's okay. If you had made in this format, that's also okay. And if you have online certificate of income, important is that income certificate in the prescribed form not issued earlier than January 2020. It's a old PDF. I am just saying, not issued than January 2022. If you are taking admission in 2022, then you have to provide that certificate, income certificate, latest. Okay, of latest, not earlier than January 2022. Then the resident, you can provide that online certificate, not a big issue. You will be accepted. Okay, or you can talk to your respective colleges where you are taking admissions, or in the nodal centers. Okay, they will tell you what are the documents. In our time, we have provided that online certificates, and we are eligible for that. Okay, uh, as you can see in the last, they have attached these types of documents. Okay, The last they have attached these types of documents that this type of documents are now not being provided offline. They are made only in online mode. Okay, so you can made through service plus portal. If you have not yet made the income and residence certificate, then hurriedly made it, as it will play a major role in during your admissions. And if you are applying for TFW, then surely made it as soon as possible. That's all. Hope your doubts will be cleared. If you have any doubts regarding the TFW, then contact your respective colleges. The respective colleges phone numbers are there in the institute website. You can contact them and you can clear your doubt, or you can poll your HQDs of the department. Okay, they will clear your doubt. They are there for you students only to clear your doubt. Okay, that's all. Hope your doubts will have cleared. See you in the next video.